Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple trellis using welded field fencing material, similar to a tomato cage or other cages that you might use in your garden. This is the welded field fence that we're going to use for making this trellis. It is 5 foot tall and it is spaced at 2 inches horizontally and 4 inches vertically. Now, a little bit of math. What I want to do is take up about a 3 foot diameter on the ground. So calculating the circumference of that, I need about 9 feet 0.4 in order to get that diameter I'm looking for. So since these are spaced every 2 inches, what I'm going to do is just go to 9 feet and 4 inches and call that close enough. I'd rather be a little under than a little over. So one thing that you can do so you don't have to unroll large amounts of fence or flip it over is use a little stake like this. I'll mention them a little bit later as well. You can find these over at the department store in the camping area. They're just replacement stakes for tents. That's 9 feet, so 2 and 4. Make sure you come over to the back side behind the vertical. Now there's a lot of different ways that you can connect the ends of this field fence together. A lot of people are probably going to use zip ties. You could twist a little bit of metal around that. But my favorite thing is to use these little hog rings. They're just so versatile and we have so many of them laying around from other projects. You just put them inside of the wrench that's made for them, or the pliers rather, and just squeeze them on there. That's all there is to it. I'm going to put 5 going down the side. Now you might be asking yourself why I was so interested in 3 foot wide. You do not need to make your cages this wide in order to have peas or something like that growing. But what I'm interested in is the space inside. So when you bring this into your garden, put it down and push down just a little bit so you can make an impression in the dirt. And before you actually start planting your peas around it, you could plant some lettuce on the inside of this and make use of that space. Just be careful to make sure you're using a variety like a heading lettuce that you're not going to want to have to harvest off of while you still have the cage up around it. Now if you have high winds in your area, one thing you might be thinking about is that as the peas climb up this, you're creating a lot of wind surface that can pull and push on this and might damage your plants. So that's where these tent stakes come in handy again. If it's something you're worried about, just push them through at the bottom in a couple different locations. 3 might be best, and that way you can make sure that the wind is not going to be what tears your plants out of the ground. So that's all there is to making a trellis for your peas. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.